I have a friend whose eldest child, a very, very talented kid, was always topping the honor roll in her school, died in a car accident. It was such a tragedy for the family. Sayang yung, sayang yung bata. She had an excellent future ahead of her. And then, in a wink of an eye, all of a sudden, all that promising future was gone. Naglahong parang bula. There is nothing more traumatic for a parent than the death of a child. All parents expect their children to outlive them. So when a child dies at a very young age, a big part of the parents die with the child. Hindi mo masisi kung sasabihin nila na sana sila na lang ang nauna. The pain of losing a child can be unbearable, especially if the cause of death is extraordinary. It may be an accident, it may be a rare disease, it may even be because of a crime. Whatever the cause may be, it is unbearably, indescribably painful. And it must be multiple times more painful for parents of kids who took their own lives. The death of a child is one of those few events that is totally life-altering for loved ones. If you are such a parent, or a brother, or sister, or grandparents, or even a very good friend, your life will never be the same. There will always be this void in your heart, in the family, that can never, ever be filled. It is all very difficult to understand and very difficult to accept. And yet, even in the midst of such painful tragedy, we need to take pause and acknowledge that ultimately it is God who gives life and takes away life. We are all under the sovereign will of God. This is what a person in the Old Testament confessed himself when he lost all his children in a terrible disaster. We find this in the book of Job. While he was yet speaking, there came another and said, "Your sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house. And behold, a great wind came across the wilderness and struck the four corners of the house, and it fell upon the young people, and they are dead, and I alone have escaped to tell you." Then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head and fell on the ground and worshipped. And he said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." As difficult as it is to accept, it is the Lord who gives life. And it is God who ultimately takes away life. In all of these, we need to find the courage and the strength to say, just as Job did, "Blessed be the name of the Lord." May the Lord grant us the profound peace in our hearts to accept these truths. And as we do so, do keep in mind, faith matters too.